Namaste everyone, thank you very much for joining me in the second tutorial of Angular. In this one, we are going to talk about the structure of the Angular application. So in the previous lecture, I had fired some commands and those commands gave me a folder named Angular Intro, which is the name of my application. And inside it, we have some like this. Right. So let's just talk about these files and folders, how and what is the role of these files in the codes which are present in the folder over here. So right now my Angular app is already running. Let me just So this is the home page of my application, right? Now let's come back on the VS Code. Here we have a folder named node modules, inside which we have all the packages of the application, right? Now if you have to upload this application on GitHub, so you do not require this node underscore modules. Why? Because whoever is going to download the code, he can simply run a command npm install. Okay, npm install, and will do, it will take the packages from package.json, right, and it will install all these dependencies for the project which are required for the project to come on the local host of the device, right? So once these packages are installed, the application can be accessed on the local host of that particular device. Inside package-lock.json, we have the exact version of all the dependencies. For example, for remapping, it is 2.2.0, which the app is currently using. Then for DevKit core, it is 15.0.4, right? And likewise, we have the specific version for all the dependencies the project is currently using, right? Now let's come here inside source. So we have the application code in the application structure present inside the source folder. The first one is this index.html. So here, as you can see, we are rendering a component named app-root. Okay, now from where is this coming? Let me just show that to you. So we have to come inside app, and there are some files you will find inside it. So the first one is the app.module.ts file. TS here stands for TypeScript. Okay, so we have a component named app component over here, right, which we have called in the declarations part. Then there are modules like browser module and app routing module are importing over here, and also we have put both the modules inside import. So whatever modules you will call with your component, you'll have to put them inside imports. That's the basic thing you have to always follow, right? So this browser module is going to help your application to become browser compatible, you can say. Okay, then we have defined the app component inside Bootstrap. And now if you will come here in this component.ts, we have defined a selector with name app-root for this component, which we have put here inside this declarations. Okay, so we are calling this component through this selector name over here in the main HTML file. Okay, now if you want to put some CSS or you want to do some styling of your web page, you can put those CSS commands, you can put those CSS codes inside the styles.css file. Okay, from where is this favicon coming? It's coming from here, right? Then we have for the images a folder named assets that you want to use for your application. Okay, have app.component.html. So here you can see we have everything which is forming the home page for us, right? So let me just search resources. Sorry. Okay, so we have resources over here. Let me change it to Gaurav application. Now what will happen? This HTML file is going to be rendered, okay, over here in this index.html by that selector named app-root. Let me refresh the page and show you the output. So now it is Gaurav application. Fine. Now, if I change it to app1-root and just save the changes, let's see whether we'll be able to access this home page or not. So we are not able to access the home page anymore, right? Because we have changed the selector name of the component. What we can do here is we can change the name of the selector over here in component.ts, and the moment you it again, so automatically you will see the home page on the local host, right? Okay, now there is something called module and there is something called component. So module has different components in it, and components is a small code, and combining two or more components you can create a module. So basically, if suppose you have to create a functionality of login or log out or something like that, so you can define a separate module for that. Now what is the command for creating a module in Angular? So let me just tell you that. Okay, so the command here is ng generate. Right, now if you want to create a module, so for that you have to come down and you can simply hit this module hyperlink, and it will redirect you to a page where you will get to see the whole command you can use for creating a module. So it is ng generate and module, and then you have to write the name of the module, or else you can also use the second one, which is ng generate m, and then the name of the module will come. So let's create a module with name first ng generate and then module, and then we have to write the name of the module. And let me tell you, while writing the command you need to make sure that you are inside the Angular workspace. Inside the Angular workspace here refers to the application you have created through Angular. So as you can see, the application's name is Angular Intro, and I am currently inside this folder named Angular Intro. Okay, so once you are there in the work environment, you can use this command for creating a module with whatever name you want. Let's see whether we'll be able to get the module up or not. Okay, so I have successfully created a module, and if you just here inside source, you will get to see a module named first inside the application folder, and inside it you will find a module.ts file, right? So here you can see that there is this common module which is there inside imports. There is nothing inside declarations, so you can import something here and then you can put it inside declarations, so that will be your component, right? You have to create your own component. You can define it here, then you can put it in the declarations like the way it is present over here in the declarations, the app component. Okay, so this is how the module can be created. Let me just delete the file, and I'm going to delete, I do not want this module also, so I've deleted it. Then I do not want spec.ts file because it is for testing. We are not going to focus on that part for now. This is the CSS file where you can put all the CSS things and codes, and this is for routing purpose. So I'm going to tell you about this later on, maybe not now. Okay, so this is it my side in this lecture. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you soon in the next lecture. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care and have a great day ahead.